Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are just going to be going throughout the whole house and decorating for spring and Easter and kind of cleaning as we go, but not doing too much cleaning today. Mostly just decorating. I shared on Friday a video of all of the spring decor finds that I found at Hobby Lobby and at home and a couple other places this year. Found some really cute stuff. I am going to keep it a little more simple this year than I normally do because we are fixing to start on a couple of home projects and I didn't want a ton of clutter sitting everywhere, but I did want to make it really festive for Easter, especially for Oliver. We're going to go in his room and decorate. If you missed his room makeover, I will link it down below. It turned out so cute and I was so excited to get in there and decorate for the first holiday that we've had since we finished his room. So lots and lots of spring and Easter decorating in today's video. I hope y'all enjoy. Grab your coffee and let's get started. I typically pull these pink floral sheets out during the springtime, but I decided to bring them out for Valentine's Day this year. And so what I'm going to do is just take them off the bed, wash them, and then later on in the video we'll come back in the room and put them back on the bed and decorate for Easter. But I'm going to make a quick iced coffee and then we're going to get busy. Okay, got my iced coffee, so we are ready to start. These are my Easter totes that I pulled out of the garage yesterday. If you missed my video Friday, I will have it linked below. We went spring decor shopping, and I showed y'all a little bit of what we're going to add to our spring decor this year. But this is what we're working with. I'm going to go ahead and go get ready for the day, and then we're going to start taking down all of the Valentine's Day decor and get Easter up. Headed back into the bathroom real quick to do some skincare, put some makeup on, and brush my teeth. Kind of just get ready for the day. That motivates me to get a lot more stuff done. But today we're going to be using Proven Skincare. I've been using this for several weeks now and love it. Thank you so much to Proven Skincare for sponsoring today's video. So y'all know since I was 16 or maybe before that, I've always struggled with maintaining good skin. As in, I've just had acne so bad for the majority of my life really. And I've never had a good texture to my skin. I have a lot of redness and hyperpigmentation, so it's important to me to keep a really good skincare routine because I can kind of control it if I do, and ultimately I want to find something that I'll one day be able to recommend to Oliver and all of my future kids. Both Will and I had problems with our skin throughout high school and college, and I do not want my kids to have the same struggles. I've tried so many different skincare products over the last 10 to 15 years. It's crazy to say that, but it really has been that long, and this Proven Skincare routine has proven to be the most efficient in pinpointing exactly what my specific skin type needs. Of course, everyone's skin types are different, and I just feel that Proven Skincare's online quiz asks the perfect questions to nail down the perfect formulas for my skin. Their online skin quiz is based on 47 factors, including your unique skin concerns, your skin's history, environment, and even the season that we're in. And it doesn't stop there. They even go as far as asking you how much screen time you have a day. So the skincare system is tailor-made specific for you. If in the future your skin concerns change, the formulation can change to continually address your needs. And the system includes a cleanser, a day moisturizer with SPF, and a night cream. So a very easy routine to follow. And not only does Proven Skincare simplify my routine, but it also saves me money. I'm not spending tons of money on products that I don't need, and I love that it's delivered straight to my front door based on the delivery frequency that I choose. I've been using these products for a few weeks now, and when I complete my skincare routine in the morning and at night, I can just feel such a difference in the quality of the products and how well they work with my skin, especially the night cream. After I put that on and get ready for bed, I just feel so good. My skin is so soft, and it just feels like it's being taken care of. Don't miss out on this opportunity to have healthier and more radiant skin this year. Visit tryprovenskincare.com/Yarbrough and use code Yarbrough to get your own personalized 3-step skincare system from Proven for just $99. Make your skin a priority this year with Proven. Alright, we are ready for the day. We've got our sheets washing, and I decided to start out in our kitchen nook area. I don't ever start out decorating on this side of the kitchen, but I found some really fun florals at Hobby Lobby that I was excited to use, so I decided to start out on our dining room table. I picked up that basket tray from Hobby Lobby last season, and then I believe they still have it though. And I picked up these florals from Hobby Lobby. Love these little dainty white flowers. And I'm going to kind of fill them in with some baby's breath. That's also from Hobby Lobby. And I love the way that this turned out. I do think I'm going to go back and get a few more to make it a little more full. But I love how this looks with this little planter. I mentioned in my last video that I may be painting this planter gray. But now that I have the florals in it, even though they look a little skimpy right now, I need a few more. I love the cream planter. How cute is this? Do y'all remember when we made this with Oliver when he was just a little baby for Easter? We're going to be hanging that on the fridge. But back to the nook area, I'm just going to wipe down these windows and the hutch. And if you've been with me for a while, then you know I've been on the hunt for a new dining room table. We need one that seats 4 since we have another baby on the way. And Oliver doesn't have a place at the table right now, so he and I have been sitting at his little kiddie table, and Will sits at this table. So it's just time for a new dining room table and some fresh chairs, and I think I have a really fun one coming soon, and I think it's going to be a really fun video collab with one of my friends, so very excited about that. Stay tuned for that. I will keep y'all updated in the next couple of videos how that goes. But we're going to fill this hutch up with some white bunnies. All of these white bunnies came from the Target dollar spot. I'm also going to add in some little eggs in a little glass egg carton there. And a few bird's nests with some little robin's eggs. Also a couple of little bunny plates that I picked up from Hobby Lobby in years past. And just keep it really simple over here, but also really fun for spring. I'm going to go ahead and take down all of the Valentine's decor on this side of the kitchen. By the way, that little egg wreath on top of my hutch actually came from Target like in 2014. I've had it for years and years and years. I bought it before I ever moved out of my parents' house, and I love it so much. I'm glad that I can incorporate it every year. I like to bring in lots of color in the spring and summer, but I also like to kind of tone down the color with lots of whites and creams and grays. I don't like everything to be super colorful, but I do like pops of color here and there, and so that was really fun for the top of the hutch. We're going to wipe everything down over here. My sister Lacey always really inspires me when it comes to Easter decor because she always does Easter up so big in her house. She has all kinds of Easter decor. I remember one year she had a really big island. She's moved since then, but she had a really big island in her kitchen, and she got this giant vase for her island and put these hanging Easter eggs coming out of it, and they just like sprung out of it, and they were so pretty. And she had this big Easter party, and all of the kids could come and hunt Easter eggs, and it was so fun. She's always been the Easter sister in our family. That's her favorite holiday, and so her house is so colorful at Easter. So I always try to channel my inner Lacey whenever I'm trying to decorate for Easter. She loves Easter so much, and I do too. I love that it brings in lots of color. I love the pastels, and it's really fun for kids, you know, so I wanted to make it fun for Oliver this year. But the stovetop was kind of gross, so I decided to take my barkeeper's friend, scrub that down, and then we're going to start decorating for Easter over here on this side of the kitchen. I'm kind of a creature of habit when it comes to where I place decor in my house, and once I found this little tray for this corner over here, I've been stuck with it ever since. And eventually I want to branch out and try some other stuff in this corner, but it's so convenient to just pop a lamp over here and then some extra decor on that tray, and it adds so much to the space, but it also keeps everything contained so it doesn't feel really cluttery. And I love the way that it turned out this year. I just used a little bunny and my bunny feed sign that I picked up from Home Goods years ago, popped a few florals in there from Hobby Lobby, and that glam egg actually came from Home Goods a couple years back. Love how that kind of lit up our coffee station there. And then over here right next to the stove, I'm going to add this little pink spoon holder. The back of it actually has a bunny picture on it, but I just turned it around. And then I'm going to place that little glass bunny in front of it, and it's full of Easter M&Ms. That's Oliver's favorite treat is M&Ms. So I filled it up with those. We're going to pop a little spring candle on top of the stovetop. I believe that one is pomegranate. It smells really good. and it's from Home Goods, and then just a little bunny towel on the front there. Love the way that this side of the kitchen turned out this year. Here's a little bump update for y'all. We are growing so fast this pregnancy. I feel like I'm getting big so much quicker than I did last time. I am officially 15 weeks pregnant. We're so excited. We're getting everything ready. We're going to be sharing lots of baby girl nursery things very soon. Lots of things coming in the mail. Lots of things still to be ordered, but we are definitely just going overboard on all of the baby girl clothes because why not? Baby girl clothes are so stinking cute, and I'm so excited. But I had one of y'all say, we need a bump update. So there you go. There's a little bump update. There's our cute little picture of baby Oliver, and now we're headed over here to this side of the stove. I always keep these little jars here with sugar and oatmeal, and this other one always stays empty, so I just decided to remove it, and we're just gonna put this little wooden tray that I picked up from a vintage farmer's market here in town, and we're just gonna pop 2 of those glass jars there with a bunny, and I ended up switching it out for this little grass bunny. Most of my bunnies came from Home Goods or the Target Dollar Spot. And then over here on the oven, I forgot I had these cute little bunny salt and pepper shakers. I believe those came from Hobby Lobby a few years back, so I just popped those there. Alright, we finally removed the red rug that's been with us since Christmas and Valentine's Day, and I actually went to either Marshall's or Home Goods, I can't remember which one, and picked up that gray rug at the beginning of the year to kind of freshen up the space, but it's really not big enough for this space, so I've been using it in my laundry room. So I think I'm going to get a new rug for our kitchen and put this one back in the laundry room. But for now, I wanted our kitchen to look nice and nobody sees the laundry room. So we're just going to leave the laundry room with no rugs. And I'm going to go ahead and take my spray away and shine up all of these appliances. And then we'll be done with the kitchen. I always like to decorate Oliver's little table over here too. He sits here for every single meal just about, and then when he's doing arts and crafts like Play-Doh or paint, he's here pretty much most of the day, and so I like to have it decorated for the holiday. Last year I put a big basket of Easter eggs here. This year I just kept it simple with a little plant because we're going to use those Easter eggs in his bedroom. But now we're moving into the living room. I am taking down all of our Valentine's Day decor. My garland had already fallen down from the TV stand, so we're going to take all of that out, and then we're going to get this room cleaned up, and we're going to bring in all of the spring decor. As I move throughout the house, I'm just using my P&E Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray to wipe everything down. It smells so good and it makes everything smell like spring. And then for the TV, I just put an Easter playlist from YouTube up there, and it has a background with some little Easter eggs sitting in the grass. And I think it was just like an instrumental. I'll try to link it below. It's an instrumental music playlist. And then when I got sick of the instruments, I just turned the volume down and left the background up there and then played my own music on Alexa. And then eventually Oliver wanted to watch something on the TV, so it didn't last very long. But I thought that was cute. And then for the TV stand, I'm just going to use my little bunny banner. I picked that up from Home Goods a few years back. It's kind of glam. It's really sparkly. And then I was like, that's not enough, so I wanted to add some greenery. And I have had this lamb's ear for a really long time, and I'm not really a fan of it anymore. So I'm going to end up moving that and just using like the mossy greenery behind the bunnies. And I think that's really fun for spring. Eventually we need to replace this TV. It bothers me every time I film it because it's not big enough for this TV stand. I want to get one that fits the length of the TV stand a little better and then mount it on the wall so that I can have the whole TV stand to kind of decorate and have fun with. But that's coming in a video very soon. We're going to do some living room makeovers. We're going to do some board and batten in here, and we're going to move some stuff around. So that'll be coming this spring and summer. But over here on the love seat, I'm just going to pop a little Easter egg pillow. I picked that up at Target last year. A little yellow blanket from TJ Maxx. That He Is Risen sign came from Hobby Lobby last year. And then another glam egg that lights up from Home Goods. And then over here on this side, we're just going to keep our striped pillows here, but we're going to add in these little pops of yellow. I believe these pillows came from Home Goods a couple years back, and they're super fun, just a fun pop of color for spring. Decor on the coffee table doesn't ever last very long because Oliver likes to play with it, but I got a wild hair and I was like, this bird cage would just look so cute sitting here. So I got my mirror tray, put my bird cage from Michael's on there, and I believe that bird is from Hobby Lobby, and I just think that's really fun for the middle of the living room there. And then I popped these two little egg candy dishes with lots of eggs in them on the TV stand, just for something extra up there with the candlesticks. And now headed over to the entryway. This was decorated for Valentine's Day still, so I'm going to take all of that down and get this looking more like Easter. I picked up this bunny pillow from Home Goods a few years back, and I love that here. I think I'm going to move it to the other side of that bench. But that's all I'm going to do here for Easter. And eventually we're going to be redoing this space so that it's a little bit more airy and open and easier for people to kind of walk in the house. But for now, loving how everything turned out for spring. Very simple, but fresh and kind of colorful, and just a fun change for the warmer months that are coming. Now we are headed into Oliver's bedroom. We're just going to kind of straighten things up in here, and then we're going to start decorating for Easter. I bought a couple of things that I wanted to use in here. He loves the carrot decorations. Anytime we go to Hobby Lobby, he looks at the little bunny carrots. So I grabbed a little bunny carrot banner, and we're going to put that up on his little house bed. And then we're also going to just add some bunnies and carrots throughout the room. But I'm loving his bedroom makeover so far. He loves it too. He plays in here nonstop now. I feel like before he didn't really spend very much time in here, and now he just loves to come in here and play. So I love that. Now that we're going to have two babies, I feel like we need a bigger house because with all of the toys that come with even just one baby, there's just not enough room for storage, and I just feel like we're constantly decluttering to try to make things fit. And it would be so nice to have a playroom where we can put our big old Nugget and all of our larger toys, but that's not happening anytime soon, so we're just trying to make things work. I try to declutter as often as possible and just find unique places to store things. I will say, after our little bedroom makeover and getting those storage things from Costway that also double as furniture, it's been a lot easier to keep his room clean. Okay, can you show me?
Yeah.
What colors are they?
Pink.
Pink? It's like a pink purple, huh?
A pink purple right here. Green.
Green. Good job.
Pink.
Pink.
Green.
Nice. Good job.
All colors.
That one's kind of like a green blue, huh?
Green, blue.
It's like a light blue.
Yeah. Put it back in.
You put them back in?
Yes.
I grabbed that little carrot wreath from the Target dollar spot this year for $5, and then on top of his dresser I just added some carrots and a little bunny. And then I've had this Don't Worry Be Hoppy pillow from TJ Maxx for several years now, and a lot of times I don't use it, but I thought this was the perfect place for it. It's a Ray Dunn pillow, and I don't use a lot of Ray Dunn stuff anymore, but just thought that was cute on his bed. And then those larger Easter eggs that you saw me put in the basket next to his chair, those came from Hobby Lobby last year, and I love that they're plastic and he can throw them around and they don't get damaged. So I put those down there so that he can play with those whenever he wants. Now I'm headed over here to his little bookshelves that are up high, and I'm swapping out all of his books for Easter books. And some of y'all commented on my last video and said, why don't you put his books down low so that he can get to them? He actually has a little bookshelf in his closet that he can reach, and he can grab whatever book he wants. And then of course if he wants an Easter book, I just grab it down for him. And then those cute little ducks I found at Hobby Lobby this year, and I thought those were so cute for his dresser. He already took off with them, but I thought those were so fun. And now we're headed back into the master bedroom to put our sheets back on the bed. I love using these pink floral sheets every spring. I got them from TJ Maxx, and they, I believe, are the Kate Spade brand. And we're just going to pop a bunny pillow on the bed as well as a little bunny banner. And then over there on the dresser, we'll do a little bit of simple decor. Nothing crazy in here. Like I said, I wanted to keep everything really nice and simple, but also fresh for spring because we're going to be having lots of projects going on. Lots of wood is going to be in the house, lots of nail guns. And whenever I know our house is already going to be chaotic, I don't like to bring in a ton of extra stuff. But I think we got a really happy medium. We've got all of our spring decor out, but it still feels really fresh and clean. And of course, we did not forget the reason for the season, which is Jesus dying on the cross and raising again so that we can have eternal life. We read a book to Oliver every night, so he knows all about that. And we pray. He loves to bow his head and pray and has little prayer requests every night, so I love that. That is such a blessing as a parent to be able to raise up your kid to love Jesus and just let them know that Jesus is always there for them and they can pray whenever they want. But I'm going to add a few more pieces of decor here in the bedroom, and then we're going to call it good. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, got some spring decorating inspiration. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I always love it when y'all leave a comment down below. But thank y'all so much for stopping by, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!